there's ever a meme, you know, in Hollywood, like from the Hollywood elite fuckheads or the, you know, the Australopithecus fuckheads from around the world, I would say, you know, elite rather, I would say that a good meme would be never drink coffee before you go on camera. Oh yeah, I just brushed my teeth. They're pretty damn clean. I could get a professional tooth cleaner though. Make that shit happen, you know. Snappy poo. Like that. I don't want to really fuck around with yellow teeth. They aren't really yellow. They're you know, they look good. I don't give a fuck, you know. Hey, anyway, I would immediately drink coffee after hearing the meme. And I would say, like that. Fuck the meme. Fuck Hollywood. Fuck the elite in general around the world and everywhere. And that includes, you know, even the people that who knows, maybe I get a little from once in a while, a little or God, I got a cold, you know, kind of thing like that, you know. But whatever, you know. The point is this: I'm proud. I'm proud of myself. I don't overdo it. I don't make a case all the time. This would probably be a rare time for me to just come on the air and just say that, but I'll do it. Yeah, I'm proud. You know, I'm proud I'm mostly Caucasian. Doesn't mean I would dislike, you know, if I was given life from another situation. But I happen to have been born white, so I enjoy it, and I like it, and I stick up for my race. Now, does it mean I'm racist? No, absolutely not. I fucking respect everyone. Judge Mathis's theory, that kind of rides, you know, that's the same ride I ride. You know, you treat me cool, I'll treat you cool. And don't overdo it on a subject and try to shoot me down right away like this is a video game, like some people do on Facebook and shit, because the reality is I'm actually a fucking cool dude, all right? I don't even have a fucking criminal history. So, I mean, I've been to jail, but it was dismissed. Homeboy gets lucky on shit, you know, and what can I say? These gloves here, that's the only color they had. The only fucking color they had. But you know what? I didn't care. They were as close to high quality I could get for any wool, and it's merino wool, which I'm not a fan of, but because they fucking feel like they're too warm, fuzzy type shit. I like real fucking wool, 100% wool. If I was to make you guys some merch, like some half gloves like this made of pure fucking wool and or alpaca or whatever, homies, would you not fucking buy that shit? I'd have every color in stock, bro. I'd have every fucking color in stock, bro. Oh, there's the camera right there. I forget sometimes because I do my shit on my computer. The camera's to the left over here, so you gotta like stare to the left to make your eyes look like they're staring straight. And this goes out to a lot of people, like even Ryan Leone does that shit. He, you know, stares off the camera. You know, a lot of people do it. It's not horrible, but I mean, it could be better if you just stare at the camera. Look. Right away, I'd be rich if I just made the camera right invisible. It's in the middle of the screen. So, you know, you're looking right in the middle of the screen like you should be to any fucking camera. And, you know, you're looking directly at the camera. You don't know it, but you are. That kind of shit would be the bomb. And go over and, you know, maybe they even have those. I don't know. There might be a name for them. They may already exist. You would think they already exist, right? And I'm staring at the camera now, so I should be looking straight at the fucking camera. So, anyway... homeboy just woke up and had his pretty much half the day to himself watching the dogs. The dog's huge, grew an inch and a half since I've owned it, if not 2 inches. That dog is like a fucking experiment, okay, science experiment. Just remember that, guys. The guy was probably getting a kick out of it when he gave it to this. I sold it to this lady for $2,500, and she gave it to me because it was too big already at 9 months. If I go out there and film the dog, you wouldn't believe this. This fucking dog goes out, and it just snowed the other night, so it barely snowed here since winters, you know. Barely even gets freezing here. And when it does get freezing, it's overnight and you're asleep. Sometimes it like rarely gets under freezing in the daytime here. People don't understand. I live in an alpine area that's surrounded by a shitload of heat, okay? That heat rises and keeps us cool. You know, the temperature's moderate alpine. I mean, it's like fucking subtropical alpine almost. I mean, it's fucking nice, you know. It's fucking nice. I mean, if I was in fucking down the road here, they would let's say, or wherever in the Sierras or fucking just wherever the landmass is bigger and the elevation is bigger, a lot further on, it gets colder. So the bigger the topography, the more cold it's going to get in those alpine areas. Just remember that shit. That's fucking like ABCs. Don't forget your ABCs, you know, when you're in preschool. Fucking don't forget your goddamn ABCs. How about that? In general, that means for everything, hypothetically, right? All right, so right now, I don't know. I was going to write some shit down. I said, no, don't do that, dude. If you write shit down, you'll sound like a robot. I've never done that. I always just start talking. And so I'm not going to sit there and write shit down. That's bullshit. You know, I used to do that to go on the talk shows and stuff like that way back in the day because I want to cover a lot of topics in a short amount of time. That's cool. And it helps you speed through your fucking shit conversation with whoever the host is and stuff like that, whether it be Joe Rogan or Joe Blow, you know. And hopefully you don't go on Joe Blow's show. He might even have Joe Dirt on there and sucking off peanut. But in the meantime, how you doing? So I just saw a fucking thing on Sturgis and 5 bad things about Sturgis. The Sturgis rally, and I went to check it out, and you know, it was really a here nor there. It was just kind of like somebody trying to figure out some content for their channel. But at the same time, yeah, they're right. There is not a lot of fucking different vendors showing up in Sturgis. There's a reason for that, homeboy. There's a reason for that. You know, you got to remember, you know, the interest that the bikers have in that area. They want to fucking control it too. All right. So whether you wanted to diss them or not, they might get a little offended by that. Because they're trying to make money. Don't fucking say bad things about Sturgis, homie. I mean, I'm sure it'll evolve. It'll just be slower. Yeah. And no, by the way, I don't like 900 fucking, you know, pound bikes. I'll be honest with you. I am not a biker. In any way, shape, or form would I be a biker. Now, if I was, maybe a dirt bike. But I'm, you know, pretty old for that. And I've ridden a dirt bike before, real easy to shift. And so I had no issues. Or clutch, or rather, it was so easy to fucking ride it. But I was like, you know, I don't want to get into this shit because I don't like carrying that much extra weight when I'm fucking with shit. That's why I'm a longboarder. The fucking longboard is heavy, though, compared to other longboarders. Yeah, my fucking longboard is heavy. And, you know, do I enjoy it that way? Yeah, actually, I do. Because what it does is it makes it, you know, makes sticky tires slide a little easier. I'm not kidding you, man. It makes sticky tires slide a little easier. And I don't really slide hardly at all, but I do need to slide a little, even on sticky tires. You know, I can't always find a sandbank or something to start hitting shit in. Now, when I started this out, there was a guy who was telling me, you try to find the sand to slide in, and he was right. You try to find a little of the sand on the side, it'll help your slide a little start out. He was right. I fucking followed that to a T. It does work. You know, and... because you don't always need those special tires, those ones that are going to slide. I don't slide. So I like grippy, thick, big-ass fucking tires. And when I do hit it, I don't feel like a threat of high-topping out. But it could happen with my sticky-ass tires. I do use some unlimited edition Kagumas right now. And I feel a margin of help with them in some different areas of riding, whereas like I'm not really trying to slide. I'm just trying to orient my fucking ride. And look, I haven't been riding lately because I wanted to get people soaked in, marinated in my slower beginner rides. Because I want them to see how cut into this video. I'm kind of trying to edit it a little bit. Kind of did a shitty job. Don't really care. Dogs start barking. I'm glad. Okay. So, yeah, man, because I want to see people see a 56-year-old, you know, fucking... that recently trained himself to do this shit with very little under his belt from a kid that didn't even have the tires that could handle it to where I am now. Now, you know, I know you guys are saying, oh, that shit's feminine, you know. No, this shit's fucking great, dude. This shit fucking helps insulate you without having to put a long sleeve on. And, you know, yeah, if I took advantage of Beth's interest on Dog the Bounty Hunter, that's cool too, because she was cool. She was a cool woman. She did straight up law enforcement, but she was a cool woman. I mean, as far as, you know, I mean, I would never, I love Dog the Bounty Hunter, okay? I like all the characters in there. And, of course, you know, you never know how Hollywood does things, but it wasn't really, I don't know if you could call that Hollywood. It was Dog the Bounty Hunter? I don't know. But anyway, so I was talking about some shit, and, you know, if Biden could just come out and say something, if Biden could, fuck my back. Biden, I got a bad back, guys, today. I almost fell out on it. If Biden was going to be really, like, straight up honest with you guys right now, the first thing he'd say, and it'd be really simple, is, hey, I'm just going to, be really honest with you. After he says that and he's about to tell you what it is, he'd just say, look, all you have to do is say you hate white people, and you got money in your pocket, bro. Okay, so we're over with that one, but that's my opinion on Biden, And by the way, whoever knows. Anyway, so here's another thing. I was just watching Black Bigot, and it's just kind of funny because, the whole video was him saying how stupid potheads are. Well, there is a good majority of them actually are stupid as fuck. All they want to do is breathe pot all day long. I agree with that. But me personally, I have a personality. The pot's never fucked with it. If anything, it's done just the opposite. It's actually helped me socialize and communicate with people, to a certain degree. And even though technically, according to scholars, it fucking shrinks your brain. Well, guess what? Maybe it makes it more intelligent and smaller, okay? I'm just saying. But that's not everybody. You just gotta have the right genetic flow, If that pot don't match your, a lot of people have used the word vibe or your vibration, then it's gonna, maybe it's concealing some inner intelligence from the use of it. Like maybe you actually can get smarter from pot, just knowing how to use it and for what reasons. I've been smoking it since I was a little kid, like 7, 8 years old. I used to say 5, but I think I got that messed up. Maybe it was more like 7 or 8. But I was addicted by 8, for sure. I was already addicted. And when I say addicted, I'm not saying like seriously addicted. I'd quit pot at any time. There's no real addiction to it. It's just an enjoyable euphoria. But I will say this about it. There are a lot of people, and I was floored on Black Bigot's video because afterwards he says, now I'm going to go sell my pot because he just bought some pot and he's going to sell it to somebody. Maybe they didn't want to go out in the snow or wherever he is to go get it, and it was a convenience, so he says, yeah, sure, I'll go get it for you. Just give me $20 for gas. It's probably only cost him $3 in gas, and he made a little profit. Sure. But Black Bigot, that was funny because at the end you just said, I just made you waste 7 minutes of your life. That was fucking hilarious. But no, there are a lot of people that are like that. They are lazy. They don't want to do anything. And yeah, maybe they do go to a work, a job. I won't give them that, diss them on that. Maybe they do work hard at work and shit. Maybe a lot of people, maybe even me, take a little too much time off. All right, so I don't want to say that I'm altogether not like them. I do get fucking lazy sometimes. Everyone gets lazy, okay? Now that's just boring talking about that, so let's get past that. But, yeah, this was an old, so you're supposed to put it on like that. It's an old one, though. I like these things, man. These fucking things are cool. Like if anyone goes, oh, no biggie, I can fucking take a punch. Okay, can you, bitch, all right? Anyway, can you, bitch? Anyway, so, and stilettos are cool, too, maybe that, I don't know, maybe this is a stiletto. I forget what they call these things. Maybe this is a stiletto. Let's find out what a stiletto is. My computer's working, surprisingly. I thought it was broke. What is a stiletto?
Stiletto means a woman's shoe with a thin, high tapering heel.
Yeah, okay, short. Okay, the second meaning is a short dagger with a tapering blade, and that's what that is. This is a stiletto. Okay, that is a stiletto. I didn't even know. Okay, but so anyway, god damn, man, that's fucking painful. Ooh, it just fucking went out today. All right, so let me see. I have to do a video though, right? Might as well see the pain I go through, man. Fuck, I have to stand up over that shit. That's just crazy pain. Shit. Alright, so I do smoke pot nowadays for pain because as I grow older, being a dumb kid trying to be a stuntman fucking fucked me up. I didn't even get that good at BMX, guys. I didn't even get that good at BMX, because I would crash trying to do a jump that I couldn't even practice to get good at. I didn't even have time to practice to get good at it. People wanted to see a big jump, so I started doing that, and just to attract women and shit. And I crashed a lot. And so in the old days, when I was young, trying to be that person who was actually the other neighbor who was a full-grown adult who did do stunt work for himself and entertainment, but for free. He was just he did the same thing, I guess, that I did, but he was in an older age. he influenced me to be like that. So that's why you know me as No Pause Clark today. It's for that guy, that person that lived down the street. He was fucking crazy. He would run his bike into 2 branches that were growing out of a grapevine. It would stick the bike, and he would jump off the bike and fly 35 feet, 40 feet, if not further. Maybe further, because it was a fucking hill. And it was probably further. I mean, he was like 50. He would roll 80 feet, shit, no kidding. I mean, that shit, guy was, and I didn't even get to see that shit either. I just heard everyone in the neighborhood talking about it before I was old enough that he did that shit. So he was still pretty much an adult. But, hey man, fucking stunts are cool. Some people do it as, an art form. Practice stunts as an art form, and I guess that's what you would call a long slider on a skateboard. A no-pause rider, though, is technically just somebody who doesn't use hand pucks. It doesn't mean they slide a lot, so a lot of people just don't understand it, I'm one of very few people skate like me. If I went into the skate park, would I have fun there? No. Those kinds of skateboards I hate them. The wheels might as well be the ball bearings. As well, the contact patch is way too thin. Everything is fucking way too small. I can't handle that. I don't like to ride a board when I'm feeling like I'm on somebody's fucking washboard going down a hill. That feels like shit. All right? That feels like goddamn shit. All right? So, no, I don't fuck with vert boards. And now there's cruisers are cool. They got a little more stepped up. They can do tricks. And they're heavier, but they can still do tricks. And then even people can do tricks on longboards now. So, I mean, a lot of them do tricks on longboards. What am I saying? Just different kinds of tricks, the heavier the board. Me, I don't do tricks. Anyway, let's get fucking past this. Alright? So, I just wanted to say, I like comedy, but on this particular guy's comedy version, he does pranks, and I've been listening to the guy for years. And, I ain't gonna lie, man, the guy's got almost a perverted backdrop to him. He almost sounds a little gay on top of it, but that part irritates me, But anyway, and I do have a pink cutback, a half pink cutback here, but I hate pink. But how am I gonna fucking not use this thermos? It kicks ass, okay? This fucking thermos kicks ass. I don't give a fuck about the pink, bro. And so, anyway, it's called Phone Losers of America. A lot of you guys probably maybe even go to it. But I've been paying attention. And I noticed what calls he edits, they sound contrived more and more that I think about it. And matter of fact, his personality is the kind that would say, hey, why would I get a real prank when I can just have someone act like they don't know what the fuck's going on? How easy is that to act like that? And he probably fucking flips them $50 to do the part, and they do it. And I think that's what's up. A lot of these YouTubers are straight fake, man. Think about it. He's not even doing pranks, man. First of all, if you pay attention, the guy's got, serious, the way he acts, I don't know. I just don't. I don't really approve of the way he even looks, homie. And I'm not usually that kind of guy, but I think the guy looks like a fucking weirdo. All right, Phone Losers of America. If you look at him and the pictures of him, I'm sorry, homie looks like one of those lady. Speaking of black bigots, this lazy ass fucking pot smoker that got grease farts trapped in his ass just from sitting and smoking bong hits all day long, and then going, I could just pay somebody to do that. I already got enough subscribers to give them $50. So that's what I think's going on with that. And then, of course, Black Bigot has also brought up Allie, Hobo Allie. And I don't know if she's even done any videos since COVID, because she wants to act like it's a big deal like all the fucking Democrats do. But she's probably fake. I believe 100% Black Bigot saying that. Yeah, sure, I believe she's fake. Yeah, for sure. Totally. 100%. Well, as soon as he said that, I knew he's got something right about some things, and I agree with him on some things. And that's one of them. Fucking Allie. Yeah, she's fake. And, she hasn't even come back and done much since then. Because probably too many subscribers called her on it and said, hey, bitch, you are for real. Prove it. If you are. And she probably said, oops, I got to bank out the fuck here. You know, I got to, if not back up out of here, I got to bank out of here. And when I said back up, I mean take it up the ass from all these motherfuckers or just bank out, you know, kind of like a wingsuit flying by. You know, bank out of that turn, bitch. Yeah, fucking bank out of that one, bitch, you know. But, yeah, she backed out. And a lot of YouTubers have also not done any videos since Trump supposedly lost the election, right? Yeah, which is like unlikely, but you know, she fucking disappeared. I'm not gonna talk about her, but you know, she disappeared for a while. I even tried to get her to say something, and I said something like, "Man, what happened to you? Did you get fat or what? You haven't done a video in a while," and just to see if she would get mad at me, you know, for saying something like that. But the truth is, you know, I was just doing that to fucking, you know, hey, are you for real? Did you disappear? Did you fucking break your phone? I mean, I've had situations like that for sure. My last phone broke. This computer almost broke coming down the stairs. I thought it was broke for like a week. I just snapped the screen back in, even though it's cracked. It fucking works. But it took a while because it started to have a glitch out too, so it could be a little bit of a threat. Since the screen's partially broken and shit. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, she's not for real. I agree 100%. All the whole time I was saying something suspicious about this bitch. She ain't fucking living out of her van. You know, I can tell. I've been homeless. I know. A lot of these people, you can tell there's clues. You know, there's clues to being like that, living like that. And if you don't see the clues, then, you know. Now, I'm not saying she hasn't tried it, you know, kind of like pre-production stuff to make it seem like she's out there. And maybe she even spent the night over there a few times out where she was. But she's more or less fake. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Okay, I spent enough time, way too much time on Allie, Hobo Allie. And I think she may have even changed her name or something after Black Bigot said that. I could be wrong, but I think she may have. But Black Bigot cracked me up because he was acting just like my older brother. Okay, like fucking, I used to smoke a lot of pot, but it makes me too foggy. And you know, all those fucking potheads are losers anyway. He used to say that, and he was straight up serious. So when Black Bigot did that video, it cracked me up, made me fucking chuckle, and as well, it's absolutely in some people's mind to act just like that about weed. They're so stubborn about it. And it was funny because he said, yeah, back in the day I sold 1 quarter pound or 3/4 pounds at different times. And then he couldn't figure out how much pot to buy. Yeah, right. That's fucking hilarious. It's so funny. That was funny. I didn't want to bring up his name that much in this video, but I figure it might help my algorithm to just do shit like that often and just start mentioning someone's name and see if that... Because what will happen is Black Bigot will come up in the algorithm, and all of a sudden people will be like cross-hatching, fucking and say, what's this channel? What's this channel? Oh, this one's right next to Black Bigot. Why? Let's check it out. That's actually how you get an algorithm. And I also noticed that if you make several channels and just kind of quit them after a certain amount of time, next time you try to start a channel, your driftwood will be a little more pleasant. You'll have more driftwood, okay? That's because you're advertising yourself, man. Whether you want to use those channels ever again or not, you know, you have... That's just like, you know, it's advertising. It's free advertising. Fuck Instagram. Fuck Twitter. Fuck, you know, Bump It Up. Wherever they make up for a name for that stupid shit where they fucking do every kind of communication outside of your, the count of your anal wrinkles. You know, outside of that count. Way past that. Like fucking, you know. Anyway.